Hello, I'm Pat.
I'm Jenny.
And this is our channel, Van Venture. Hi everyone. Today we want to talk a little bit about some of the events that have transpired since our last, what we'll call an update. This is also a reasonably live update, as it's the 15th, I think, of October, right?
Mm-hmm.
15th of October. It is a Tuesday, and this video will actually air on Wednesday, which I think is the 16th. So it's about as up to date as you can get. We no longer have a queue because we've run out of videos. We've aired them all, and we've not really been traveling much. In fact, one trip since we got back from Michigan because of A, the van, B, the health, and C, we needed a rest. The last update, we talked about some of the health issues. My heart, Jenny's shoulder, and we do have a little bit of resolution there. We want to share that this week with you guys. Relative to mine, it was like the week of the 24th. I went in 2 days during that week for some scans and testing. The idea being we're going to proceed with a repair to my heart valve. And during those tests and scans, it was determined that I might be qualified for what they call the TAVR procedure, T-A-V-R, which is basically the insertion of an artificial valve without major surgery. They go up through a vein or artery and place this in the cavity of the weakened valve, if you will. Much less traumatic and much easier and simpler recovery process. So those 2 days were spent to find out my compatibility for that process. And the following week, the team met, and shortly after that, about a week ago, I got a call, and I have been accepted into that program, which for me is a big plus. I'm very pleased. Yes, something could go wrong, and I could go into the old crack my chest open routine, but right now it looks like, as my cardiologist referred to it, they have two ways of doing it, the easy way and the hard way, and it looks like I've qualified for the easy way. They don't have a firm schedule yet. My procedure will be sometime in December, likely between the beginning to mid-December, so that's when I will go in. They say a couple days in the hospital, and then you come home and start the recovery process, which is much simpler. Backing up now to the van, which we'd mentioned before with the steps. Sunshine State RV did call me. They had all the parts in. We actually had scheduled my trip down there the week of the 24th. Unfortunately, that was the week I ended up having to have these tests, and I didn't want to delay them. So I called Sunshine State, and we put the parts on hold. Now that we have a schedule of somewhat, I think it's around the 30th of November, right after Thanksgiving, I'll be running down to Sunshine State and getting the steps put into the van. And that brings us now to your little situation with your shoulder. Want to tell them what's going on with that?
Well, apparently I've torn some places in my rotary cup, so they got to go in and repair it. So I'm hoping all that'll work, because I sure don't want to go through having an artificial one put in.
And now that schedule, we had hoped that would be scheduled fairly quick, but apparently my heart procedure is quicker because she can't get in till January. So she's going in the start of the second week of January for that procedure. And is that an outpatient? You wouldn't do it and send you home? Or?
I believe so. They now have their own surgical unit at Chatham Orthopedics, so it's more or less in, and then they send you home, you know, once you're awake and everything. So,
And obviously there'll be some, you know, recovery to that and therapy and whatnot. So we've got all of that stuff scheduled. We're both pleased to have it scheduled. We'll be more pleased when it's done. It has affected some of our travel right now, so we're a little bit thin on the video queue, as in 0. So we'll probably make a couple of little filler videos to fill in. I apologize for that, but it's the best we can do, and we'll do the best we can with what we got, I guess. I do have a trip coming up to Sunshine State, and I'm waiting now for a phone call from Springfield Chrysler. I need to get in for an oil change, and regular inspection of the van itself, the Ram portion of the van, and I think we're about due for tires. Starting to wear thin on the fronts. I think they're going to tell me it's getting close, and I don't really want to wait. They've got the equipment to do the job, and you know, by the time we take off again sometime first of the year, we'll want good tires on the thing. I don't want to be messing somewhere in Texas or Michigan or halfway in between, looking for a place that A's got tires and B can handle the van to put them on. So if the tires look a little thin at the dealers, we're going to go ahead and get that done at that time. So that's on our agenda. Future plans. Right now we don't have anything planned with the surgeries and everything else, and we've got Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas. So I do want to do a Florida trip. While she'll be a little bit inconvenienced with her shoulder, it may be a shortened trip, but I do want to do that, maybe see my granddaughter and a few close friends down there. And then obviously we'll have our preparation for Michigan, and Michigan following that up. So we'll keep you all informed, and we'll try to do a couple filler videos to kind of just keep you up to date on what we're doing and status of the van, et cetera, et cetera. So that's all we've got for today. I want to thank you for putting up with us. And, you know, it sucks to get old, but the alternatives are not that great either. So we're going to deal with them the best way we can and try to keep a smile on our face, right?
That's right.
Okay. Thanks for traveling with us. You take care, and just take care of yourself, and make sure you stay close to your loved ones. We recently lost another close friend, so remember to see the people you care about. And we'll catch you all down the road a piece. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.